The question is, if I come here, who will take care of everywhere? It's a very funny question because from thousands years we have been hearing that or learning that we are supposed to be here right now in this moment. But we are finding that the mind we have is not actually interested to be here. And it will ask such questions that eventually it will trap you to be lost, to be somewhere all the time. Because it is not interested to be here. And when we try to be here, it will throw such questions at us that who will take care of everywhere? Yeah, it says like, if I stop thinking, who will think for me then? It's like we are so accustomed to thinking that we think if we don't think, then we are not alive and something is wrong. And suddenly we get scared. No, 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 no. And that's how the mind gets us, that if you stop thinking, you know what will happen? Nothing will happen. So you have to think. And then it becomes very funny, because then it's a loop, and it's, you see that there is nowhere to be. It's an endless mind going on restlessly, and you quite feel exhausting, tired of it. You may try to find escape from it, away from to escape it. Maybe social media, maybe other things. You see, so many things are there to escape from the mind, from thinking, from the self actually. So if we come to the question, when I say, or we say that if I come here, if we come here, then who will take care of everywhere? Well, the thing is, when we come here, we are not coming here as a mind. That is the point. Because the mind is not interested to be here. So we are not coming here with ego, with mind, with concepts, with identities, with any of it actually. We are coming here because we are here. So we pay attention to here, then we see that we are here already. So we cannot be anywhere else. Where can you be found actually? In this entanglement of the mind, you see, where can you be found? Nowhere, yeah, because everything is here. So it's not that we use the mind to come here, because there is a travel or distance that we have to travel with time. Yes, means there's a time. I say I have to travel from there to here. Yes, and I want to come here from there, but it is not actually in the time. That is the thing actually. It cannot be traveled because it is here actually. And if we come here, and how do we come, I don't know again, because again, when I say come here, again we try to come here with our mind. But the thing is, there is a understanding here, or a feeling or experience that you can see that, okay, I understand it. Let the mind be everywhere, because it is supposed to be. Let your thinking be everywhere. Let your thoughts be everywhere. Let your emotions be everywhere. Yes, let them come, let them go. Let everything happens in you. You don't touch them. You don't try to be here. You see, because they actually know you as a someone in there in you real to be here actually. So we cannot be here with the mind, with ego, with identities, because they are not supposed to be here. They are not, they do not belong here. Now when I say they don't belong here, what do I mean? Like if you are in a talking with a person, you are talking and then you say I'm talking. So what do you mean I don't belong? See, I'm not talking about that moment. See, if you don't rush this, if you don't judge, if you don't try to actually find, and you just look at it, beauty of this questioning and finding inquiry, you will find such thing as extraordinary that you are born with, a very beautiful thing of life or beautiful experience of life, and that is life itself. But because we try to judge it, you see, and then we lose the point, and then even becoming present becomes a burden for people. I say, why it becomes a burden to be here actually, because you have made it a concept, even though the present moment is not a concept, because you have traveled from past to here, because you are in the future or in the past. So somehow you have traveled from thinking is everywhere, yes. So from everywhere you have come here with one thing, that is the mind actually, and which is not interested in being here. So who is here actually? Who is aware that I am here? If you see this, now that is something a very beautiful question. If you ask it, who is here that is aware I am here actually? Is it awareness aware of itself that it is here, or the mind actually? See, the answer can only be found, a conceptual answer, or a or an answer that can be understood with the mind only. I'm sorry for this. uh, I know I don't really edit the video, so somehow there is no tripod. And what happens? And this is a beautiful, no problem. It just look at it as it is, whatever it is actually. So okay, where we were actually is we come back. If we come back to that the mind that we have, if we try to grasp or get that thing which is beyond the understanding with the mind, then we may lose it, because there is no one there already to get anything actually. Can we get the point here? There is no one there, here, anywhere, as a real thing to get something, because only thought is interested in getting something, or being lost, or being somewhere all the time. But what you are actually, that thing, that feeling or experience, which cannot be put in words, because the moment you define it, you're limiting it. That's the point, yes. If I say it means this or that, then I'm limiting it for myself and for people. That's why do people stay silent? They don't teach. Not everybody wants to teach, because the moment you start to share it, and that's what happened with all the teachings in the past actually. Teaching from Buddha, teaching from uh, Jesus, from every, I mean, uh, the person was given importance, not the actual thing actually, but that thing cannot be found with the, cannot be understood with the mind, because it is beyond the mind, or it is something that is cannot be uh, get into it. And that's why we can only talk about it, and we will even find ourselves being there automatically, uh, just by being there. But we cannot really try to judge it or try to share it with people. We can share it, but somehow the person has to experience it. If the person is opened, or the person is quite aware of himself actually. So The mind that we have is not interested being here. It is supposed to be running all the time, yes. It is supposed to be restless. It is supposed to be in conflict, in disorder. And if I go on solving it, what happens is that I will only continue its disorder, because solving means what? Means something is not right. And when who is there to say really something is not right in the world of sense of self understanding or whatever? Yes, you say I don't feel better. Now this is responsible itself actually why that you don't feel better. And that is the thing that I say I'm not good. So now you find a way to be good. So the really problems that we have in mind, even the real ones actually, we give them importance, and if we don't, they can just disappear. And it's like we have made this existence a problem to be lived or to solve actually. But if we are here now, again, when the speaker says here, it doesn't mean any psychological understanding, like where I say we are here means we come from somewhere, we have traveled. No, we are not traveling from anywhere. We are here because we are here. It's when you are aware of it, you see that you're already here. You don't have to do anything about it. The very doing actually creates the distance from you. You see that when I say I want to be here, you see, I'm creating the distance. Now I'm somewhere, now I want to be here. The very want is what keeping the distance from here. So when you see and bring awareness to it, that you don't try to solve it. You see, we keep on we go on solving it, like I'm somewhere, I'm lost or whatever, now I want to be here. But if we just actually pay attention that we are here, we just bring our attention to this moment, you see, and we find that we are already here, so we don't have to use the mind to be here. And the next part of the question is, who will take care of everywhere? Yes, who will take care of everywhere? Now you say I'm here, I'm happy, I'm good. It's like when you are meditating for, let's say, 4 hours, maybe I don't really recommend anyone to do that for very much, you see, because meditation means again you are getting something, you want something from it. It's like but if you are aware the whole time, you can be in meditation, means that as you live, you can be aware. I mean, you don't lose anything. It's what is it that you are trying to get from meditation actually? You see, it's just the ego. It's just the thought actually trying to feel that I am tired of my own self, so I want to meditate. But actually, what is there? You see that. So who is there to really get something from meditation? You see, there is no one actually. So it's just that we keep on wasting our time doing hours of meditation and feeling again lost or whatever, because we don't see that it's instant, it's more effortless. The very doing creates the distance actually. So now if we come the other part of the question, who will take care of everywhere? If I'm in the present, yes, and I'm here, but not with my mind, you see, that's the point. When you are not here with the mind, everything is taken care of. Everything is taken care of, and there's a natural understanding and trust with life that now I can rest, not as an ego, as a mind, as an identity. I means something that cannot be put in words again. See, I cannot put you that. How to make you understand that it's just the experience of the really person, that as we look into it, that as you rest, you means you are aware, you are opened, you see that, and then you understand. Without understanding that, when I say you understand, if you claim that I understood, you lose the point. The point is not to label it. That's the point, not to try to understand it. We can try to understand it, but the point will be no understanding there, because the very understanding causes us not to actually get, because the very point is that there is no point actually. So we do all this inquiry, uh, questioning and everything, see, not to get something, but to release everything that we know. It's like they say, what is the point of questioning everything? See, why it becomes important or essential to question everything is because we bring attention to what is known. Known means the knowledge, and if there is no attention to known, to the knowledge, then what happens is that the unconscious problems come out actually. So why we see that this existence is a suffering, for as people say, because uh, there is no awareness, there is no attention to what you are saying actually. If you just question the really question of it, like what is it actually, who is suffering. You see, if we bring attention to all this knowledge known actually, then they say that ignorance is actually darkness. But then when you bring attention to it, what is this knowledge that tells me that existence is suffering, or the concept, uh, and if you question one by one, we find there is nothing actually. So the whole point of questioning and looking and inquiring is to find that there is nothing there at all, not as a nothing as thought, as a word, or as a mind concept, but actually nothing means there is no feeling attached to it. So now when we say nothing, there is a feeling attached to even that nothingness, which people say, I'm nothing, I'm nobody, but even there is you still there claiming that I'm nobody and I'm nothing. So as you come here, as you are here already naturally, you see that you are open, you just somehow find yourself right here without this mind. And maybe you use the mind somehow, but the mind cannot travel with you here. That's the whole point. And then the natural understanding and life, with life and the trust will be there. And now you will get the whole point. Then who will take care of everywhere means everywhere will be taken care of. And it's a natural thing, is that uh, once you see this as it is, you see that uh, you now you get it, that yes, everything is taken care of. And how and when and in what way, you don't understand this, because if you try to understand again, you are labeling and making a problem for yourself. We don't try to understand it, but things are taken care of. The problem is trust actually. The problem is that we don't trust. The problem is, and how can you trust? Not by by repeating word, I trust my life, I trust my understanding, I trust myself, I trust this existence, I trust. No, no, no. There's still you there trying to pretend that I trust, but somehow there's a fear involved. What? No, but I should, but if then, oh, what? See, words are there. So we have splitted this question into two. So we have taken care of the one, which is come here. Now how do you come? There is no traveling, there is no distance, you are here already. That's one. And from here you can only understand everywhere. See, we figure out. See, figure out means it was already figured out, but to put into understanding, uh, uh, it can take time. So what the speaker says, that if you experience this moment as it is, as what it is actually, where there is no fear, where there is no conflict, where there is no problem, where there is no negativity or positivity, it's just what it is actually. No judgment and no thinker. I mean, even this statement that there is no, eventually there is even no. You understand? When I say no this, no this, no that, now there is a point when no. So there is no even no. So there is no. You see, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone, for myself, for anyone, because the moment of this now is it actually we are wanting to keep it as it is, yes. So from here you will understand everywhere that that what it means and who will take care of everywhere. I appreciate you watching very much, and I appreciate you giving your time, and we have given the time to this something beyond our understanding, to something that is beyond comprehension of the ordinary mind, something that we are born with, and as we lose it because of the time, growing up, conditioning of the world society, and the next birth that we take is when we wake up from our own conditioning and see that we are none of it, and there's a sense of relief, freedom, life, sense of joy, completeness, and beauty that we find ourselves in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.